Helgen is finally on its way to being rebuilt. The guards are trained, the rubble is being cleared, and now all they need are the raw materials to put it all back together and create a prospering, independent city. I returned to Fort Dawnguard after finding the last member of the Order. It appears that I have an unexpected friend that has come to see me. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Temril. Whoop, okay, back away. There we go. Welcome back. My name is Temril, and welcome back to Adventures of Temril, the Argonian hunter, the Argonian survivor of Skyrim. And there's Evie. Hello, Evie. Now, there's some things different right now. It's something I still need to get used to for sure. For example, like, for some reason I still have my fire arrows equipped instead of my nice arrows. Dragon's Fang, I need to keep that. That's a really nice blade. Absorbs 20 points of health. That's a lot. If you think about it, that's actually a lot. Let's see. Arrows. Out of arrows, let me see. Let me go to type of... Yeah, hold on a sec. We go up. I don't know, is this, there we go, type. By arrows, what I have that is the most, like the most of quantity and the most of damage right now. Just our arrows, I have 41 of them. 35 orcish arrows, which I don't mind spending. I have 56 steel arrows, which I don't mind spending either. I do technically have, like, 30 Darit arrows, but I want to keep them nice and pretty and not be wasted. So I think I'm going to stick to some... orcish arrows for now. Unless, no, orcish arrows for now. Yeah, I'll stick with them. They're actually pretty good right now. Also, got a new mod for the new camera mode for Skyrim. Also, let's add the make sure that the bow is always drawn out, so I can just like charge it up and then let it go. Charge it up and let it go, just on the fly. And all the mods are going to be in the description if you'd like to download all of them. I mostly get all my mods from MXR Mods, and simply because he shows off some of the best mods out there that are actually useful for this kind of stuff and this kind of playthroughs. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to Serana. Apparently she's back. Hello, Serana. It's nice to see you back.
Probably weren't expecting to see me again.
Not really, actually. I was thinking that you probably would want to stay with your vampires, brothers and sisters, and never come here.
Probably weren't expecting to see me again.
No. What are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
What about you?
The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
If he was bad by vampire standards, then that's really bad. Also, if you notice or not, there's slight head bob. It's because of the new camera. I had to get some camera add-ons for the new viewpoint for the bows and arrows. It's kind of interesting. I kind of enjoy the head bob. Makes it a little bit more realistic. What sort of prophecy?
It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
Took a big risk coming here, really. You know what? I kind of like her. She's taking a big risk coming here.
I did. But something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
Well, at least she wants to trust us. No, you're right. We just have to convince the others you're on our side. You're right. Yep, you're right. I trust you completely. We just have to convince others.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
Okay. I guess we talk to you then, Isrun.
Alright, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Okay, first of all, that's not an it, that's a she, clearly. Right? You're she, right? Okay, never mind. Because we need her help. Set your hatred aside and try to see the larger picture, Isrun. You know what? Yeah, you know, we're gonna put him in his place. He's like one of those ignorant people of Skyrim. I mean, obviously vampires are a problem, but she's obviously coming here to talk to us about something important, so let's set the hatred aside and see what the larger picture.
Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong.
Alright, you don't trust her? Fine, trust me, I believe her.
You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now, but if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Yeah, who can?
Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road and passed by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Ask carriage drivers about the Moth Priest, ask innkeepers. Well, where would a Moth Priest actually go? Like, do they have a sanctuary here? Like, what would they do here? Where would they hang out at? I mean, what would be a reason for them to head over to Skyrim all the way from Cyrodiil?
Well, back before the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
She is an explorer, you know what? That sounds great. Train some, you're weak, so what are you good at? What do you know about the Elder Scroll? Were you always a vampire? We here need to trade something with you. Should part ways? Nah, you know what? What about you know? What do we know? Speaking of magic and combat, mistakes happen, forgive and forget. Everyone dies, you could dress better. I actually like how she dresses, I actually kinda like it. She looks battle ready. Right, so you coming with me, Serana? Right, yep, she's coming with me. Evie, Serana, meet up again. You guys are gonna be great friends, especially when Evie goes into vampire form. And for love of God, please don't fight each other. I already have enough trouble dealing with people from Helgen fighting each other all the time, so it's kind of a pain. Up. There you go. Just follow me, it's okay. First of all, let's go ahead and take a little nap before we go on to... Actually, you know what? We'll take a nap at the nearby city when we go to, like, innkeepers and stuff. So, right now, we gotta find a prophet. Optional missions are visit the College of Winterhold, ask innkeepers, and ask carriage drivers about the Moth Priest. So right now, we gotta locate the Moth Priest. We have no idea where the Moth Priest is at. So our best bet is just to try run around and see if we can find one. Just zoom out a little bit so I can see a little better. There we go. Played with the controller today, it's kind of nice. Been streaming with the controller mostly, so it's very convenient. Anyway, let's go ahead and head outside. Probably the first town we could visit, the main central town of all, would be Whiterun. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe go visit Whiterun and see what's happening over there. Granted, there are guards around, so if there are dragons around or vampires, will be protected. And it seems like the civilian militia is pretty armed themselves, so we should be just fine. Alright, so let's see. Oh, we get nice and toasty here, nice. We could head over to... We discovered a lot of places here so far. What is this? Explore the Pride... Hold on. Pride of Tel Velas and recover the what? Let's see what this is. Recover the Reverend Steel War Axe. Is that really something we have to do right now or later? Visit the College of Winterhold to ask for a Moth Priest. Alright, well, first of all, before we know where the Moth Priest could be, let's head over to the stables of Whiterun. Around the stables of Whiterun, there's going to be a carriage, and we can ask the carriage rider about the Moth Priest if they've seen one. And there should be several carriage rides around Whiterun stables, simply because, you know, it's a main center of Skyrim. They're gonna be carriage riders driving by there all the time, so we might be able to talk to a couple of them. Not just one, maybe three. Luckily, if we talk to three, we'll just talk to three. And I think Serana has her own mount that she summons up. Alright, let's have a conversation with you over here. Hello, buddy. How's it going?
I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
Have you seen a moth priest?
It's one of them Imperial scholars, right? Old man with a grey robe.
Yep, that's right. You seen him?
Might be that I have, but I can't say for sure. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out here.
Please, it's very important that I find him. Let's try to persuade before we bribe.
Now that I think on it, I did see your priest. They tried to hire me for a trip to Dragonbridge, but I told them that ain't one of my stops.
Dragonbridge. Okay, so we got something there. Completed the optional. Alright.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
I don't know how I stand it either. It's kind of unbearable sometimes. Anyway, let's go inside the city. I'm going to show you Whiterun. I'm going to introduce you to Whiterun and see what it's like. We can just leave our horses here. Anyway, since you don't travel around much, I don't think we ever stop by Whiterun, but unlike you, Serana, you know, you're a vampire, you kind of survive off blood and stuff. I kind of need, you know, food, water, I need rest, I need, you know, I need some kind of way to get some nourishment in me. I know you suck blood and everything, and that's cool and all, I'm not going to judge you for that, but unlike you, I actually have to, you know, consume food, per se. Now, by food, I don't mean blood. Wait, this is the wrong way to go. Damn it. I have to go inside the city and I have to kind of, you know, rest and eat and sleep and drink. Plus, I would like to stop by and see if I can get some new armor, because I gotta replace my gloves, gotta replace my helmet, because my helmet apparently is a heavy armor, and I want to replace that with something light so that we can get more of a bonus for the armor protection. And I'm thinking maybe a blacksmith here might have what we need, but at the same time, they probably would not even have what we need. I don't know. We'll have to check on that. So let's go inside for a little. Visit the city. You can, you know, you can check out the entire city and see what it's like. Make sure you don't show your fangs to the guards because they get a little skittish about it. And I shall go inside a War Maidens and see if I can get some armor and maybe gear or possibly upgrade to weapons. Who knows? Whatever they have here. It's not exactly the most grand shop ever, but it does the job.
Welcome to War Maiden. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
They have a Bosmer hood, which is great. That's actually what I need for a light armor. Bosmer hood, that's something I need really bad. Let's see what else they got here. Actually, let me go to the very top and go through type. Okay, hands, head. Out of the heads, they got only 4. They got this, which is a heavy. This is a heavy. Okay, you know what? I'll grab the Bosmer hood. That'll be nice. Now, hands. Dwarven Braces of Element Alchemy, not really needed. Elven Gauntlets might be something that I could get. Iron Gauntlets, Steel Plate Gauntlets. I feel like I should grab the Elven Gauntlets simply because they are light and I'm currently wearing heavy. As much of a bonus as my gear has, you know, with being able to do more damage with one-handed attacks, I would like to possibly exchange it. Let's see, Bosmer hood, there we go. Oh, much better armor than the reinforced hooded helmet. That's kind of cool. All right, so we got a hood now. And then what about gauntlets? These Orcish gauntlets, they have 18 armor. They weigh a lot. They have a huge value, and one-handed attacks do 30% more damage. As much as I do like this enchantment, I feel like maybe having Elven gauntlets might be a little better. Yes, they're not as armored up and everything, but wearing full light armor would just benefit for us in general.
What a curious city. It's so open.
Yeah, it's kind of how most cities are. Hey, look at us! We're finally wearing a proper helmet. We're not wearing some heavy helmet mask thing. We're just wearing a nice hood. Nice sneaky hood. I like that. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's sell some of the stuff we got here.
You look like maybe you need the finest weapons and armor.
Well, your finest weapons and armor are pretty fantastic. I appreciate all the business that you do with me. It is awesome. Scale boots, now I keep them.
Good doing business with you.
Cool. Alright. Now that we traded, you know what? I could probably grab some shut-eye at the Dragon Bridge, right? I could probably go to Dragon Bridge and grab some shut-eye there instead of grabbing shut-eye here, because really I'm thinking, like, once we grab shut-eye here, we will travel to Dragon Bridge and we'll be exhausted again. So let's just fast travel to Dragon Bridge and we'll just grab shut-eye when we get there. Hopefully the Dragon Priest doesn't move way too much. Let's see, fast route to Dragon Bridge? Yes. There we go. Skin spells magically increase the caster's exposure protection. The Mage Armor perk improves the effectiveness of these spells when wearing clothing instead of armor. You know what? I kind of feel like I should grab some skin spells. I feel like we should stop by the College of Winterhold, at a certain moment, at a certain point of adventure, and grab some skin spells, because knowing me, I want to be a survivor, and weather is a huge factor in this game, so we might want to gear out magically and physically. I mean, we are pretty geared up physically as it is. Want to just make sure we gear it up magically. Alright, let's see, Dragon Priest. Would you go Dragon Priest? Oh no, he's somewhere here, isn't he? Let's see, yep. Ask people on Dragon Bridge if they saw the Moth Priest. You know what? The best place to ask about this kind of stuff is probably at an inn. So Serana, Evie, let's head over to the inn. Let's head over to the inn.
Mean-spirited folk passed through lately.
Mean-spirited folk, huh? Oh god. That's a dragon. Oh, if we fighting more. Oh, there's a vampire as well. Hello. Oh, some kind of traveler. The hell? Was that the Moth Priest? Oh, don't. Oh no, that's a vampire. Okay, good. Huh. I was thinking that would be the Moth Priest. Ooh. Light armor. Oh no, it's not medium armor. What? It is light armor. We might want to grab that. Is that better than what I have? Light armor 18. 18. No, we good. We good without armor. Mere dragon. See how on the side, like it shows the camera on the side like this? It's kind of cool, and will improve. It definitely improves the overall feel of like running around with a bow and everything. Come on! Oh god! Oh god! Everybody stay away. Serana, please do your vampire magic on this thing. You have my full permission to attack. Evie, if this thing lands, sick it immediately. Bite its wings. Gotta make it land. That's right over there. Let's chase it. We got this dragon. I'm not letting this dragon escape. This dragon is coming with us. Okay, Temril, Chocolate, let's go ahead and mount you up. Let's go for this thing. It's almost there. Let's go get it. We're hunting down this dragon no matter what. Okay, it's right over there. Let's go on top. See if we can get to it. Oh shit, it's running away. It's healed up a little bit. Oh, you son of a bitch, you better come back here. You better come land here. Come down here and land here. Come down and land over here. Oh, no, he's fighting something up there. Let's go chase him. Serana, follow me. You almost got this thing. Hell yeah. Oh god, it's flying away. Where are you going, you son of a bitch? Where are you going? I sort of see you. Oh, there he is. Oh shit, he's walking away. He's flying away. Come on, you better land. I hit your wings a couple times already. Oh god, hello. Hi, how's it going? Oh god. Gonna be attacking us now. Oh, hide behind the tree to avoid the damage. Serana, go full ham on this thing. Evie, go full ham. Everybody go full ham on this thing. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. That's what you do with Temril. Evie, you good? Okay, buddy, you good. Awesome. Everybody else good? Chocolate, you good? Companions are good? Serana, where you at? Oh, there you are. Oh shit, more vampires. Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah, we got a vampire in the back over there. Let's see if we can get the vampire. I'm a little staggered, so I think I'll be alright. Use the shout section of magic menu to equip your unrelenting shout force. I don't have any shouts, game. I really don't. Oh god. That's a vampire ally. Oh, where they going? Where they going? Where they going? We're finding some vampires here. Guys, can we get them? Well then. That was a very hectic moment. Hello companions, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining me in the hunt. Serana, you did an amazing job. You helped us fight off vampires. I think she will be the best specialist for fighting off vampires, since she is a vampire herself.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eye.
Let's see, where was the other vampire? There we go, there he is. Let's go ahead and search the ash piles. Let's grab the vampire dust. Sword, don't care. Armor, don't care. Now let's go search the dragon, see what kind of magical things the dragon left for us as loot. Orcish arrows, steel arrows, ooh, and some epic loot. How much of this can we take? Ooh. I want to take it all, but I don't know if I can. Let me see what I got in my inventory that I can maybe drop or Consume. Pheasant stew, that doesn't have too much weight. Water skins, ale. What about this stuff? Do I really need any of this? I need salts. Everything else I can probably drop. Books, I can probably drop some of the books that I don't really need. Like this. Alva's journal, I guess I could drop that. Bandit Leader journal. Bandit journals, I can drop this. Both is proving. What is this? On account is true. May it serve as a warning for those who, with ears to hear and hearts to know. I have no idea what that's about. Fisherman's journal, I can drop that. Helgen Reborn guide, I want to keep that. Hunter's Guild beginnings, I don't need that. Already read that before. Immortal blood, I can drop that. Dropping the knowledge all over the place. Search this pile of bones again. See if we can get all the bones. You know what? I'll take the bones. I'll leave the scales in. Whoever wants the scales, you can loot for them. I just want the bones, and I'll be happy with this. All right, chocolate. Where you at, buddy? There you go, buddy. Give me a lemon mount you real quick. Oh, I thought it was another dragon. I completely forgot Serana was trying to spawn a horse. That's an epic looking horse. Oh my god. I need to learn how to do that. Is that only for vampires? I might just have to make a vampire character on the side or something. Let's ride back into town and continue looking for our moth priest. But still, that was actually some pretty damn good hunting. We killed a dragon, killed vampires, got some epic loot. We are set and ready for anything. Alright, since it's evening, I would go to the marketplace right here. Oh, your horse disappeared. You still got a spike through you, Jesus. I feel so bad for you. Probably should take it out. Do we have a spell to take out spikes? I think we should have a spell for it. See if I can find it. See, out of all spells, is that an ability? Clairvoyance, Spark, Raise Zombie, Conjure Shelter, Fishing Thrown Net, Fishing Rod, His Skin, Luck of the Emperor. What is this? Increased chance to find rare items for 30 minutes. Nice. Play Flute. Play Nord Warhorn. Remove projectiles. Yes, let's do that. Let's just remove projectiles from you. Will that remove all the spikes from her? Oh, it did! Wow! It removed those spikes. That's nice. Where did Evie go? Evie? Evie's gone somewhere. I don't know where Evie's at. Alright, Serana, let's go into town. Or into the inn, at least.
A dragon has attacked